What is going on, guys? It is your boy Cisco here, and welcome back to the SonicTuber podcast, episode number somewhere between 10 and 20. I really don't know anymore at this point. I'm here with Velkamir, aka the Sonic Central. Welcome, dude.
Cheers for having me, dude. It's been a long time coming, but we're finally there.
Yeah. This was like planned a good few months ago.
Definitely, dude. But yeah, we're finally there, man. We're finally there.
Yeah. So a lot of people anticipated for this episode because like a lot of people know the Sonic Central channel, but they don't know you. So
Yeah.
So we may as well. We were talking before. We actually want to talk about this. The origins of Sonic Central. Like I know, you know, but most people don't even know. To my surprise.
Yeah, sure, dude. So Sonic Central actually started in 2014, and it was actually a collaboration channel between me and a few other Sonic content creators. And we all had our own individual days and stuff. I think I did Sunday or something like that. It was like with my brother or something like that. But eventually we sort of lost interest in doing it. And then obviously I had my main channel, Valkomia.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day I was getting burnt out from doing my main channel and thought, you know what, maybe I could resurrect Sonic Central but in a new way.
Mm-hmm.
And just provide really like just Sonic gameplay. Like that was it. You know, just nothing else, Sonic gameplay, and that's it. So yeah, Sonic Central started as a collaboration, and now it's, you know, what it is today.
Yeah. Like, because most of the people that were on the channel like just left the community over time.
Yeah.
I think most notably, Blue Rush 92. He might have come back actually. I do remember him uploading a couple of videos.
Yeah, he's done a few videos, I think. But there was like Steven Nux, there was Radioactive Ra. Even Emmy was in Sonic Central for a bit, and Sonic Windblue was in it very briefly at the really early days. And then obviously there was my brother as well. Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Emmy's still doing her thing music-wise.
Yeah. But she did she joined Sonic Central midway through when we were doing the collab, and she used to do like facts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Sonic Facts or whatever.
Yeah. Because I remember vividly Emmy being part of it, because like me and her are cool now, but back then it was a very different story.
Yeah.
I think I remember I criticized her on her, what was it? Some kind of Olympic Games video or some shit something like that. And don't know how we talked it out, but like at the time she saw it as an attack.
Yeah.
And because like I remember there was this big massive beef between her and this Lizzie Hedgehog person.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? I remember that. That was a long.
You remember her, man?
Yeah.
I can't believe I took her side. Like I didn't realize how crazy she was.
Whatever happened to her? Like I haven't heard from her in a long time. Like seen her on Twitter.
Probably because she's blocked you. She blocked everybody. Every even people she's never interacted with before. Like that woman's paranoid.
Yeah.
I'd recommend you check it out after. Maybe she has blocked you for all I know.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, but it's weird to think like Sonic Central did start like 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy. And then, funny enough, my friend Brian, who was also part of Sonic Central, he actually did no commentary mod videos back then. So in a way, like mod videos have always sort of existed in Central, and then I sort of revived it, I guess.
Yeah, but it's so crazy though that the first time round with your friend, it was just one of those videos. But like when you resurrected it, it's just like suddenly.
Yeah, now it blows off. Like why?
Yeah,
like did it?
Yeah, and for people who are gonna comment on the video after, I wanna hear some, because I'm assuming some of your viewers will watch this, and I'll be like, I'm genuinely curious why people tune into non-commentary videos, because you know what I don't know. For example, I'm used to watching Let's Plays with commentary because it gives you an extra dimension.
I completely agree. And this is where it's sort of like when I think about my current content, I get slightly discouraged from uploading certain videos because, in a way, like I just miss the way YouTube was when Let's Plays and personalities shined the most, and now it's like, you know, like where are they all? Like what's happening with it? Why is no commentary videos absolutely destroying like personalities and things like that?
Yeah, because I'm just like, I don't know, like a lot of people. I spoke to Premi about this.
Yeah.
And he was like saying people just want to check out the mod and not anyone behind it, or they want to use it for their footage for a discussion video. And I just replied to him and be like, there's no way that 50,000 individual people want fucking Sonic Mania mod clips for their discussion video on why Sonic Forces sucks. So, you know, I don't accept that argument whatsoever. There's not even, I don't think there's 50,000 SonicTubers, let alone 50,000 people that want it for clips and stuff. Like, there are people that genuinely enjoy it.
Yeah, like the thing is, Sonic no commentary gameplay, it does need to exist because at the end of the day, like some people might just want to watch gameplay and that's it. If that makes sense. But like, I think we are at a point now where it, like I mentioned earlier to you, like we are in a very oversaturated niche right now.
Yeah.
There's so many people doing no commentary now, and doing the same thing, and it's like, what's the point in uploading the same thing someone's already done? And I'm guilty of this myself. But over the years I've been doing Central now, like I've just grown to realize it, if that makes sense.
I mean, to be fair, Let's Players used to do the same thing. Like, even Let's Players now, they all play the same game. Like, like for me personally, if something big comes out, like Resident Evil 3, for example, the remake, I will always go to someone, for example, like Markiplier, and I won't go to anybody else because, like, there's no point because I'll just be watching the same gameplay, but a different person talking. Like, you know, it's because Let's Playing is like you're on a journey with the YouTuber in question, which is, you know, I'm glad that you started doing commentary now, and I really think you should maybe up it more because it seems to me that it seems to me that I looking at your comment section of those videos, I don't see anybody really complaining. In fact, I see more people encourage you to talk more.
Yeah, honestly, the amount of videos I've got planned, like I've basically got a document on my hard drive of upcoming videos, and I've got loads of commentary videos planned out, but it's just sort of doing it, if that makes sense. But I just need to get around to doing them because it'll just be a nice change for the channel. I think it'll make me feel better as well.
Yeah. How do you deal with the amount of videos that you make? Like, do you just set aside one day a week, or do you just?
Basically, usually a recording session for Sonic Central is just like a night shift, basically. Sometimes I'll just spend all night just sort of doing videos, and then I'll put them on the hard drive and then just save them for later, if that makes sense. But yeah, most of the time it's just a long recording session. Like, that's pretty much it.
I see.
So there are some like days during the week where I don't have to record, if that makes sense. But if there's something new that has come out, I will obviously record on the day and upload it or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you sometimes will play a dozen mods of the same game for one day, for example.
There's actually like 30 videos on my hard drive that I haven't uploaded that I probably never will.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so
any reason for that?
I don't know. I look at some of them and I just think this is just not worth uploading it. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Why do you reckon those videos have already been overcovered, for example?
Yeah, exactly. And it's just not worth uploading. Like a random character mod for Sonic Adventure, like there's just no point. It doesn't really do much, does it? You know? I
don't know. Like, as you've seen several times over, like people seem to enjoy that kind of stuff. For me personally, when I like stuff like your channel or Blue Vivacity or I can't remember the other dude now. Overtime.
Oh yeah, Sonic Overtime. Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually does some commentary sometimes, and it's actually really enjoyable. I feel like he should do it more.
Oh really? I didn't know.
He does commentary sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really know him too well because he seems to be another new person on the scene with you know, with their non-commentary. Well, and now you tell me that there's commentary. I did not know that. I'll check that out.
Yeah, he's got really good commentary. I think he did a Sonic and the Black Knight playthrough or something, and I actually enjoyed it. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like I even ventured into non-commentary myself for a little while because Sonic Serious Fan gave me his YouTube channel because he used to do that for a while.
I didn't know that actually.
I'll link it to you.
I think I know actually. I think I know the channel. Yeah, I've just looked at it now. Yeah, I recognize the channel.
Well, Sonic Network.
Oh wait, Sonic Network.
He changed. No, his new channel is like a brand new fresh start.
Oh right.
And then I took over his main channel, Sonic Serious Fan, and rebranded it to Sonic Network.
Oh okay then. Yeah.
But I kind of just like only post it every now and again because like. What happened to that channel was it got demonetized for reused content, and we're not sure why. Because it's if you look at the channel, as I sent you in the chat, it's it's like every other non-commentary channel. It's just mods.
Oh, wait, hold on. I think I recognize this channel actually. Oh wait, I did not know you were in charge of this channel.
Yeah, I've been.
Yeah.
I've been in charge of it for about a year now. Ever since if you look at the thumbnails where it's like purplish, on the side, that's where I started.
Ah, yeah. They're actually pretty neat. They're actually really nice thumbnails, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't know what to do with that channel because it's just. I think YouTube kills it because of no monetization. I know they keep. I know they keep. Saying that that's not true, but it's just like, yeah, it died the same day. Like, you're not going to tell me that.
Exactly, because YouTube will put out the videos that they know is making them money, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so it just makes no sense for them to do that. I don't know. I just post videos every now and again just to make sure it's not dead. I mean, it's pretty dead, but make sure
the thing is as well, I pretty much started Central because I was getting really burnt out from Valcomia, and I was actually going through a really hard time at that point. I think that was 2018. This very start of 2018. Like major depression. There was all sorts of things going on, and if I did commentary at that point, like it would just be abysmal. Like you'd hear it. So I thought, if I do no commentary, then I can still do YouTube, but not have people discouraged because of the really bad commentary or whatever. But I honestly didn't expect to see like this. I had no idea it was gonna like blow up like this.
Yeah. Like, what are you gonna do with Valkyrie then? Is it
channel probably it's dead now, dude? I'm probably not gonna do anything with that now because I renamed it to Archives at the end.
Oh, have you?
So it's just called Valcomia Archives now. So there's probably never going to be another video on that now.
You know what would probably be a decent idea is probably, I don't know, not re-upload videos from your channel, but like maybe make a video looking back at your old videos from your channel. Yeah. I mean, it's not actually a bad idea at all. Yeah, just give people an insight onto what you used to be.
Because it's really weird to think that, I've been doing this for a really long time now. Like, I started this Valcomia channel, or Valcomia Archives now. When did I start it? It was a long time ago now. It was like June 2013.
Yeah.
The funny thing is as well, I had a really old channel as well. It was Sonic related, but I started that in 2007. It was called Sonic Guy 123, and like all I did on that channel was just upload old like trailers or whatever So it's really funny going back to it's really funny going back to that channel because it's literally just got a re-uploaded Sonic 06 trailer or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you don't post trailers and shit anymore because of the whole remonetization thing. Because I think that's what killed the Sonic Network channel.
Yeah, like that was actually something I used to do on my really old channel, but like on Valcomia I would upload a new trailer, but then it's sort of dickish in a way, in my opinion. I don't know, like and then monetizing it. I'd never do anything like that now.
Yeah, I remember like back in 2015, like I used to re-upload soundtracks and shit and stuff, and looking back at it I'm just like, what the fuck was I doing? I don't know. I felt like back in 2015 I cared more about what would be the thing that would get me views rather than what was more long term that would probably work out better.
Exactly.
That's why like even recently I've completely quit doing the Sonic news thing because it just became a massive fucking cesspool, dude. It became more about a race to see who could upload first than talking about what matters.
That's the thing, is it's been like that for a long time. I remember like I myself was guilty of that, like back in 2015. In fact, I think I used to do that when Sonic Lost World came out. As soon as a bit of news dropped, or whatever, the tiniest bit of news, I'd grab my microphone and try and do a video on it really quickly. But I can't imagine myself doing that now. You know what I mean? Like, because there's going to be so many other people doing it.
Yeah. Plus, what made me just decide to quit altogether was just the fact that new people were coming in talking about news and stuff, and then they were doing far better than I was doing. So I was just like, there's just no point in investing so much time in stuff like this when I could just make more longer lasting content, like music and stuff.
Yeah, exactly, because people aren't going to be watching, say, that news video in like 2 years' time, whereas say if you used to make music, people would watch it. It's like endless. It's like timeless, isn't it? So
yeah. I don't even think news videos will last 2 weeks. I think it just dies after a couple of days.
Yeah, because like it's sort of like as soon as news comes out, people rush to it, try and watch it all at once, and then a few days later, it's like, oh yeah, we already know this. There's no point watching it, is there?
Yeah, and I don't know. I just stopped it because I just lost focus on what matters. Honestly, I still don't know what I want to do. Like, it still seems very random, but it is what it is. It's a journey on YouTube, honestly, of evolution.
I mean, it's sort of like I've got obviously a pretty decent thing going with the channel, but like, can I imagine myself the channel taking this direction forever? Like, I just don't think so. Like, I have to try new things,
Yeah, I feel
like live streaming, for example, I feel would bring a lot more life into the channel. Say like live stream a few times a week or whatever. I feel like that would be a pretty good start or whatever.
Yeah, have like a weekly schedule.
Yeah.
I feel
try and do more commentary related stuff, because like I said, I've got loads of videos planned. It's just about doing them, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So I've got this is a personal curiosity myself, and this is just a mere observation. I could be completely wrong.
That's fine.
But looking at your inactivity from time to time on Twitter, for example, constantly taking breaks here and there, it gives me the impression that you have not depression, but like you seem to have a bit of a struggle emotionally. Would that be?
You are absolutely correct, and I sort of appreciate you actually asking about this. I first experienced sort of depression in 2015, and maybe even before, but I didn't really know what it was. And I think since then it's progressively got worse, and I'm constantly dealing with this. And sometimes I won't upload on YouTube because honestly, like people can say I'm like lazy or whatever, but it's not that. It's just sometimes you just wake up in the morning one day and you just don't feel motivated to do anything, you know. And these depressive episodes are constantly happening. You know what I mean? Like, for example, today, like I felt really good yesterday.
Yeah.
But today, I feel so great today, and it always like this. I've been like antidepressants for a long time. Therapy. You know, there's probably all these things that no one would ever think. You know, and yeah, again, like it's another reason why I don't really. There are sometimes on Twitter where I'll go ghost for so long because, again, it's just personal issues, you know.
Yeah, I completely understood. Like, I remember when we were, cause what was it? It was like February. I think we agreed to do like a recording for this particular thing.
Yeah.
But then you just disappeared for a month or two. I understand. I understood why you did it. It was just, I hope it gets better for you, honestly, because I think people need to be more conscious of the fact that sometimes, like, do you reckon that the content creating is what takes its toll on your depression and stuff?
Definitely, it definitely can, honestly. And then it's sort of like, obviously, it's more tolerable now. But when I used to see, like, because some people have like get this, like some of my comment section used to be really nice. I used to reply to everyone's heart the comments, all that stuff. Then, like, now that the channel's taken off or whatever, like, oh my god, some of the comments I get now, and like some people have even emailed me before, like saying I should kill myself and things like that. You know?
Really?
Like, I'm not kidding.
Holy shit!
And like, your channel fucking sucks. Like, you're late. Oh my god, dude. And then, like, that's not exactly helping, because the problem is when these people say all this really harsh stuff, man, like, they have no idea what the person could be possibly going through, if that makes sense. And like, these people really make me feel shit, like even more so, you know.
Yeah, like that's kind of why I'm like with the idea that people always keep saying stuff, oh, you should just ignore the hate, but like, it's kind of a bit difficult when it's like shoved in your face, like emails, for example. Like, it's a bit going a bit overboard, going to your business email for it.
Man, dude, yeah, that's one of the reasons I might remove the business email from my description, because in reality it does nothing. I get these spam sponsorship emails every day, which are obviously bullshit, like they're fake as fuck, but like, and then I get random people emailing me crap. It's just not worth it, man.
Sponsorships. Have you been offered Raid Shadow Legends?
Surprisingly, no.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so honestly,
yeah, like, I tend to ignore. I probably would never do anything like that, to be honest. I don't really need to. It's whatever.
Yeah, like,
if I don't feel like passionate about the thing they're offering me to sponsor or whatever, like, I'm not going to do it. Like, I'm not going to lie to my audience saying, oh yeah, you should totally play this, because, you know, I have zero interest in it. Why would I sponsor it?
I don't know. I have a different view on it, on the basis that, well, I guess for you, because your channel's, you know, a bit successful, you're not in a position where you need to take sponsorships, honestly.
Admittedly, right now, because the economy is so bad, like, this isn't even a job at the minute. I'm not kidding. Like, the CPM is so low right now because of, you know, COVID-19. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, 200,000 views a day is literally earning like £40. I am not joking. Yeah, so it's like,
oh no, I believe you. Like, my CPM is pretty fucking terrible in it as well. Like, I have to rely on I personally have to rely on stream donations from time to time to keep it to where it normally is.
Yeah,
channel memberships as well, that helps a little bit.
The thing is, money's never really been a drive for me on this channel. The fact that I can live off this channel now, which is like still crazy. Like, how did that happen? Like, it's still, that's not the reason I'll upload. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, of course.
I don't really care, you know what I mean? Like, it's helping me get through my studying, which is absolutely great. But like, can I see this as a career? Like, probably not. You know what I mean? The fact that I can make money from it's great. But like, the funny thing is, I didn't actually monetize this channel for like months after I revived it because I didn't care. But when I realized maybe I could make a bit of money from it, then, you know, why the hell not, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking here. Yeah, you don't see that you're gonna make this your job essentially.
You know, it's obviously my job right now, but as a career, like long-term goals when I'm like 40, probably not.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
I am yet to find a single person doing SonicTubing in their 40s. Like most SonicTubers seem to kind of go off around mid to late 20s is what I seem to do. I mean, it obviously varies from person to person, but
I mean, admittedly, I can't see myself stopping this for a long time. I love doing it. It's definitely improved my mind in a way. Like, obviously, there's still the really shit side of it of getting, like, you know, hate and emails and stuff. But in terms of like playing Sonic and uploading, it still makes me feel good, you know, because it's something I'm really passionate about.
Yeah, I'm just give me a second, just cut that off. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Oh yeah, we talked about this before, but we'll put it now on recording. The FTC. Were you worried about that at the time?
When that shit? Dude, I was well worried about that. Like, because I thought at that point, you know, anything that's 3+, anything that's 7+ or whatever, or anything that's got a cartoon character, we're all fucked at the end of the day. Because I thought at that point, because like you said earlier, there was a lot of scaremongering going on.
Yeah.
And I thought games like Sonic and stuff would be doomed. Would have to say all our stuff's for kids and all that stuff. But like, thankfully, it didn't really go that way.
Yeah. Because they were like saying in small print that like, oh, we recognize that, you know, adults watch cartoon stuff. Like, 'cause, like, I personally think that cartoons aren't just for kids. Personally, that's just my person.
Some of the stuff that was in that was actually dumb. Like, they said like words like cool and music were deemed for kids.
Music was deemed for kids? What?
Something like that. Yeah, because it's all those like old heads, isn't it? Like, they think like video games are for kids and all this other stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
They haven't adapted into the way the modern world works. How adults can still like cartoons, adults can still like Spyro the Dragon, Sonic, you know.
Yeah, I remember reading the document now that I think about it. It just seemed very 90s.
Exactly.
Especially some of the slang that was used felt very 90s, what kids would say in the 90s.
Yeah, it felt like it was so outdated, and it's just like, no, this is so irrelevant now.
But that's all over. Well, it's not over, but like, it's, I don't know, we don't need to worry about that anymore.
Literally haven't heard anything from it for months now, so I think we're okay.
Yeah. So, I think we're about half an hour in. I think that's got anything else to talk about, if you want to say anything.
I don't think so. I think we pretty much covered everything. You know, the origins of the channel, my potential plans for the channel. Yeah, I think we pretty much covered everything, dude.
Yeah. Will you be doing collaborations with people on your channel?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to. You know, the more commentary stuff I do, the doors are always open for other people to join and stuff, you know, and like discussions and things like that. I feel like once we finally get a reveal for whatever's to come with the next Sonic game or whatever, that is going to open a lot of new doors for commentary related stuff. Yeah. Because right now we have no idea what's happening, do we? So.
I mean, I've just basically had enough about Sega at the moment. Like, I tweeted some things on Twitter today where they haven't really taken advantage of the Sonic movie success.
Yeah, actually, come to think of it, they really haven't.
No,
barely have. Like, honestly, like when that movie was first announced, I think we can all agree, like, we were a bit worried about it, right?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be this successful, but look how successful it is. Look at the reaction to it, and like Sega have barely acknowledged that.
absolutely. I mean, it's not the first time that they just don't capitalize it. Like they didn't capitalize on Sonic Mania being a success. They could have made a sequel by now, but no. We ain't having that.
It's crazy how we're nearly 3 years later from Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces, and we've still got nothing new. Like, what's going on?
I mean,
remember when Sonic games used to come out every year? Like, at least one Sonic game. I mean, I don't know if that's still happening. I mean, we got the Olympic game last year in Team Sonic Racing, but like, think of like 2006, we had like Sonic Riders, Sonic Rivals, you know, and then 2007 we got Sonic and the Secret Rings.
it's kind of weird that this year in particular, the only game we'll be getting, and we just did get, is the mobile game as well.
Yeah. I'm actually having a lot of fun on it, to be honest, but if that's the only game we get, again, that is a bit disappointing.
I'm surprised people don't like the Olympic one. I've seen a lot of people bashing it, actually, on Twitter.
See, like, I've been playing this thing for hours, honestly, and I'm having so much fun with it. I think it's the paywall behind it, but, you know, they've got to make their money somehow. It's a free-to-download game, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was saying on Twitter. I was like, yeah, it's only $5 to get the entire pass.
Absolutely, it's nothing, honestly. Like, and this game was probably quite expensive. This game is actually really big if you actually look at it. There is so much to do in it.
Yeah.
It's probably very expensive, and they've got to make a profit off it somehow.
Yeah,
I just feel like a lot of people feel like they're entitled to everything. It's like, come on.
I don't know. There's a lot of hypocrisy. So I'm just, because I was just like, so you'll spend $5. You won't spend $5 on an Olympic game that's got 300 events, because like I calculated that it's about 300 gold medals you can get. Well, yeah, because like if you do the first two are free, if you do like the first three levels in the Olympic things, it gives you a message, doesn't it, where it says you've got 1% of the available gold medals.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So that's how I calculated that it's 300, because like maths. I was just like, so you won't spend $5 on this, but you'll happily spend $40 on Team Sonic Racing or Sonic Forces.
Yeah, exactly. There is exactly, like you said, it's a bit hypocritical in a way.
I think this is bad. I genuinely think this has more content than fucking Team Sonic Racing. I
was done with Team Sonic Racing in like a week, if that. Like, it's just, there's not a whole lot to it, is there? Really? I mean, like, we've got the story mode, but then when it comes to all the stuff outside the story mode, there's not a whole lot to it, really.
Bro, it was so disappointing, because for like a good few years, people were like, you know, including myself, where, you know what, Transform was a very good game. We need a sequel to it, and then we get this. So that
is such a good game, in my opinion. Transformed was just such a great game. This
is why I'm not a fan of the whole idea of doing like a Sonic Adventure remake, because if that's what they'll do to the racing game, I can't imagine what they'll do to a remake of a fan favorite. Like,
I don't even know how they'd pull it off. Like, what would Station Square look like between all the different areas? They'd have to think all of this new stuff through. If that makes sense. Like, you know, there's all these different variables that have to consider, and like, I just don't know how it would work.
Not to mention that they'd have to have the obligatory boost gameplay and classic Sonic in there at some point. That's the one thing that I'm hoping for the next Sonic game. No classic Sonic. We've had enough of it.
The thing is, it's not like, why is he a different character now? That's what makes me laugh. Like, at the end of the day, like, he only looked like that back in the day because of hardware limitations. And then when Sonic Adventure came out, he only looked like that because we had 3D hardware and stuff. Like, he was never supposed to be a different character. Does that make sense?
I don't know about that, because I still think that it's the past self of Sonic, but it's just so weird how he's just always there now.
I don't know, like, why is he in Force?
Yeah, so wouldn't that...
Get it.
I don't know, if classic Sonic keeps hanging out with modern Sonic, wouldn't it just fucking cause a time...
Exactly, Sega haven't exactly had the best track record for time travel, let's be real.
Yeah.
Plot holes or whatever, I don't know.
Like, Silver keeps fucking showing up for reasons.
It's just for the sake of having him there. He's a Sonic character, therefore, he'll be in the game. We won't care about his backstory or whatever. He's just in the game.
But don't get me wrong, I love Silver the Hedgehog. He's one of my favorites. But it's just like, at least give him a reasonable excuse to be there and not just, hey, it's your favorite Silver Hedgehog, Silver in a spin-off game that nobody cares about.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know.
Exactly. And it's like how in Sonic Forces Tails, after being such a whiny bitch when Chaos tries to grab him.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Classic Sonic shows up and then Tails is like the classic Sonic from a different dimension. Like, what?
Bro, that was such a rip-off, honestly.
It's like, what? Oh my god.
I felt betrayed, honestly. I really did, because I know people keep saying, "Oh, but they never said that it would be a fight." I'm like, you can't look at that teaser trailer and be like, "Nope, nothing's gonna happen here." Yeah. With all the bosses on the hill, like obviously it implied shit.
Honestly, when I first saw that, I got so hyped because I thought, "Oh yeah, we finally got Chaos back. Why is Shadow there?" And then the thing, you don't even see Chaos actually in game. The only time you ever see him is in the pre-rendered cutscenes.
Yeah, I heard that he's not even in the files.
Yeah, he's not actually there because obviously the pre-rendered cutscenes are just video files, so it's impossible to see his model or whatever.
Yeah, and Shadow. Well, that wasn't even anything. It just
it's a fake Shadow or whatever. Yeah, honestly, like the more I look at Forces' plot, I'm just like, ugh. I
don't know. It never explained why there was a fake Shadow and a fake Zavok. In a way,
it's so bad. Ending scene where they're all fighting. It looks like someone's dragging the mouse, like a mouse cursor.
Yeah, Shadows was just like, okay, how are you floated for so long? And yeah, it's just like,
it's just so bad. Why is there only 4 different enemies or something? It's just Chaos Metal, like Shadow and Zavok or something. That's it.
Yeah, and repeated. It's like copy pasting.
Yeah, literally. And then Infinite, after you defeated him, it's like he just disappears and that's it. Like, where's he gone?
I don't know. It's fucked off.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, a lot of people have just made fan comics about it.
I think I saw Garrulous' video about it. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of SonicTubers say that Sonic's gonna be okay, and I'm like, is he really though? There's a lot of fucking shit hazard about.
The problem is, dude, is that we go through this every time a new game comes out, don't we? It's like, it sucks that we can't have this consistency we want.
I just want a good game. Like, is it that hard to ask?
One that we can all agree on. There's no polarized reception, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I don't know, and I don't think we'll ever get a consistently good Sonic game again, because, like, again, the fan base is too split for me.
Honestly, it is at the point. It's actually quite... The thing is, I'm someone who can enjoy any era of Sonic. I don't care. If it's a Sonic game, I'll probably play it.
Yeah. I mean, my favorite era was about Sonic Heroes.
Oh, I love that era, dude.
Yeah. Sonic Heroes Advance 2. That's that little good gap.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So perfect. I can still remember when Sonic Heroes came out. I think I got it day release, but it was at this store called Virgin Megastores or something like that, and it was like £50.
Yeah.
But I'll always remember that day because and I had such good memories with Sonic Heroes, and I just missed that spark.
Yeah, like, I don't know. But the thing is, a lot of people have been giving Sonic Heroes a lot of appreciation recently, because, like, because we did like you probably saw it, but we did like a Sonic Heroes. Yeah, we did like a Sonic Heroes Grand Prix thing. And ever since that stream, all I see on Twitter is just people trying to speedrun the game, and it's so fucking great to see.
Yeah, I feel like Sonic Heroes has always, in my opinion, it's always been sort of forgotten, I think.
It is, and
it is.
It is, and I feel like it's fine. Like the stereotypical slippery controls, and I'm like, well, okay, what else? But
Yeah, to be fair, dude, like I didn't ever think of that when I was used to play it. Like it's only until again, it's the same problem with Sonic 06. Like when I first played Sonic 06 when it came out in 2006, like I didn't think it was bad at all. You know, like maybe it had a few control issues here and there, but then when I saw the reception on the internet, maybe it changed my perception a little bit. But what would everyone think about Sonic 06 currently if maybe the internet didn't exist? You know, I feel like a lot of these popular sort of threads and articles or whatever, they definitely take a hold of sort of people's perceptions on things. I don't know. Obviously, this game is still fundamentally fucked, but
I mean, I don't know. The Sonic community is a little bit wacky when it comes to opinions. Like Sonic Adventure 2 apparently sucks now. SA1.
Yeah, it's like since when?
SA1 has aged poorly. Well, I mean, everybody's already agreed that for a while now. Last year, Sonic Heroes was hated, but now people appreciate it. Sonic Colors is not a bad game anymore after 2 years of being hated.
We're the only community that goes through this.
Yeah, I think I've never seen anything like it anywhere else.
I'm crazy. Honestly, I love so many different game series like Overwatch. To be fair, there's only one Overwatch game, but like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro.
Yeah.
Even Call of Duty. But like, I don't see anything like it other than Sonic.
Yeah.
You know,
What else? Sonic Forces wasn't that bad now, is what I've seen an uprising of.
the thing is, I like it. It's just so mediocre. I will never. I bought it on Switch. I played it once.
I think it's worse a game being mediocre than bad, because at least with a bad game, well, not too bad beyond where we're talking Secret Rings level of bad, but like laughably bad you can have fun with. But
yeah,
if it's just a boring game, well, I think you've just made the worst game.
Yeah, completely agree with you. Yeah.
I played Forces through once at launch, and then that was it.
A Let's Play of it on my old channel when it came out, and I was just midway through. I was just so like, oh god. Like,
yeah.
Even in the credits, I'm like, it's just okay. That's it. There's nothing else to it. It's just boring, and it's okay.
Yeah, but
I
guess the only thing I liked about Forces was I don't know. Again, not even all the songs were that good. It was, I think, the custom character songs
were really good.
I think that's what stood out. But why wasn't the rest of the game with that soundtrack? Like, I fucking hate the synth in that shit.
Yeah.
Like classic Sonic, especially classic Sonic.
It's so bad. Like, what is it? Green Hill stage or whatever?
Yeah.
Or the
fucking hell.
The first time I heard that, I was like, this can't be finished. I'm not trying to be a dick here.
No,
this does not sound good.
No. I remember when they first teased that level, right, with the egg dragoon, I think is what it's called.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
A lot of people were just like, it's not finished. It's just a demo. It's just.
I'm afraid it is finished. You know what I mean?
It's finished. This is real. Reused bosses, reused characters. Green Hill. I hope that they've learned from. They're not gonna. You know what? I'm actually gonna say it right now. They will not learn from Sonic Forces. I will see. Ever since I joined the community from the release of Sonic Boom Rise Lyric, it's just they always keep like the thing is they release a game, then a month later they'll always apologize.
Yeah.
For this isn't the I don't know, not being Sonic like, and next year will be the year of Sonic, is what you've been saying for the last 5 years, Sega.
2014, year of Sonic, and we got Rise of Lyric. Oh my god.
I think 2017 with Forces, that was supposed to be the year of Sonic.
Admittedly, we got Mania, which was I still love the game. Like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it. But again, is it still year of Sonic? I don't know. Like, you can't just keep saying year of Sonic and not, I don't know.
It's got to be 1 year and 1 year only for me. And that's and for me personally, the year of Sonic was 2003, I'd say, because there was a few bangers that year. But
I can still remember. I can still remember getting like Mega Collection.
yeah, that came out around that time. Yeah, now that you've mentioned it.
So.
Mega Collection, Advance 2 or 1? I can't remember now.
I think Advance 2. I think it was.
Yeah,
but yeah, like that was a good era for Sonic. 2003, 2002. Like, oh my god, so good, man.
2, 3, and 4. Yeah, I'd say 2002 to 2004 was the period, and then they just threw it all away by giving characters guns.
I can still remember buying that day one. I think I traded Shadow the Hedgehog into a game store like a week later.
Really?
Like, what is this? Yeah, and I was like 11 at the time. So, you know what's funny? I wasn't even old enough to buy the game. Because it's a 12 plus over here, and I was 11.
How did you get it then? It was your parents who got it?
Oh, mum got me it, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
But what does that say? Like, hold on, I've been a Sonic fan for years because it's family friendly, and now all of a sudden I can't buy this one because it's a 12 because you decided to introduce guns to it.
I guess it was like their attempt to try and get a more grown audience into it.
Exactly.
Yeah. It didn't.
But now it didn't. It's just a joke at this point.
But now, even now, Shadow the Hedgehog's not that bad according to the community. So
the thing is, I've always liked the neutral storyline. It's okay. It's just everything else about it. It's because the neutral storyline, you just get to the goal ring and that's it. It's sort of just a classic sort of formula. I don't know.
Personally, the whole argument about playing a dozen Westopolises, I'm not too sure where I stand on that, because on one hand, I understand why people would get sick of it after playing it for the 5th or 6th time. But at the same time, aren't you meant to go through that story just once and you just go naturally as the game goes?
Yeah.
I guess the only thing I would say is probably they could have given you the option to skip Westopolis, because I don't hear anybody else. I don't hear any other levels being complained about being redone.
It's just Westopolis, really. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was nice talking to you, dude. It was a good conversation. So that was the podcast with Sonic Central, aka Velcomir. It was an absolute pleasure having him on. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and do not forget to subscribe. And why not also check out our channel membership program, where you can get some extra perks like getting your name at the end of the description of every single video. So until next time, guys, Cisco out. Peace.